I pledge my head to clear thinking,
my heart to greater loyalty,
and my hands to larger service,
and my health to better living.
For my club, my community, my country, and my world.
My favorite part of 4-H is probably the volunteering aspect, because I get to know that I'm helping other people and that I'm benefiting the community somehow, some way, and it just makes me feel like a better person. Just the other night we did a Hurricane Harvey drive where we collected donations, and there was 3 trailers filled with donations.
Started out not knowing anything about 4-H, and for some reason they chose me to go straight to the top for president. I like being able to have a choice in things, and I like having the responsibility. It keeps me out of trouble. I show animals, I shoot guns, and I do leather projects.
How to start an airplane and how to lose an airplane. We were shooting it and we think it got stuck in the cloud because we've checked basically all over and we can't find it.
Probably all the different projects you get to do. There's a lot of different activities involved in each project. I do stained glass, shooting, rocketry, photography. I do a lot because it's given me new opportunities. Like 4-H, last November I went to space camp in Alabama, and I probably wouldn't have been able to do that without 4-H.
I joined 4-H because it seemed like a lot of fun. Some of my other friends were doing it, and I've always loved animals and doing projects. My favorite part of 4-H is the fair, because you spend the night at the fair in a camper, and you all eat together and talk with each other and pretty much live in a little 4-H community for a whole week. 4-H is important to me because it's my family, and no matter what happens, they'll always be my family. They will help you out, and they will always be by your side.
I joined 4-H because whenever I was younger, I always went to the fair, and I just felt like I wanted to be a part of the fair more. I show swine, I do woodworking, used to do electricity, did welding a couple of years, and have done some outdoor projects. My favorite part is just learning about different new things, like how to build certain things, how to learn from your projects.
Because there was fun activities and I love to work with pets.
It's taught me to work with others and communicate with them, be more involved. One of the events we do is we go out to Brookstone Estates and pass out Valentine's to all the people there, so they get to see people new and get to interact with other people.
Because I thought it would be very interesting, and I already knew a bunch of people of what they showed and what I would be showing against them, just so we could kind of have our own competitions to see who would do better. I show cattle, horses, woodworking, and I'm probably going to end up doing dogs.
I joined 4-H because it's a stepping stone for FFA. I would like to teach, so my cousin and uncle is an ag teacher, so I think I'd be a good one too. It taught me how to feed animals, it taught me how to be responsible, and things happen, you can't control everything. My favorite part is to show my llamas.
Both my parents grew up on farms, and so it was really important for them to instill that kind of responsibility and that kind of way of life into us as well. So one day my dad came over and was like, "Do you want to come and join 4-H? There's a meeting in town." We're like, "I guess so, that sounds good to us." So ever since then we've been in 4-H. I was about 10 years old then, so it's been a while. It's definitely taught me responsibility. You are responsible for a life. You have to take care of that animal and make sure that it's fed and watered every night, and especially with us, we have a lot of animals at home, so there's more than one life in your hand. I think the friends that you make in 4-H, that's my favorite part. I will definitely have these friends for the rest of my life.
4-H to me means
getting together with kids who have the same desire to help out the world and make a difference, and just like figuring out like different ways to do that, and like putting all your ideas together to like grow and like help the world become better. Probably communication. I've gone to state for it for the past 4 years, and I like talking to people, and sometimes I write my own stuff and it just feels good. It's like my way to escape all the drama at school and all like the things that the world's thrown at me. It's just, to me, I was like super fun and all my family was there. And even though I didn't like win, like it was just felt good to like face my fear of like talking in front of a lot of people and like making my parents proud of me. And so it was like super fun, and I totally, like if I did it again, I'd totally do communication and I'd work my hardest to go to state.
4-H taught me to work together as a group and to be a part of the community. There's a lot of fun activities to do, and the 4-H fair is really fun. I did a project. I did a painting one time, and I did goats last year.
4-H just taught me to give back to your community and work together and make new friends. My favorite part would have to be the community service. Sometimes we go around and pick up trash, and the best part to me would be the 4-H fair where you go and show your animals and they have family fun night. And I show swine, poultry, and sometimes dogs. And then for my general project, I do woodworking. The fact of showing a big animal, and then when you win, it's just something that you worked on for a long time. Just the feeling of accomplishment.
I joined 4-H so that I could get into just showing animals and meet new people. It's taught me how to be responsible. Have to get my paperwork turned in and filled out for showing animals and the other things that you can show. The horses are longer, you have to keep them longer, they're more expensive, and they take a lot of more training.
The friendships I've made through Federation and through my Oakland Oak Leaves. I've made friendships that are going to last a lifetime. Federation is a county-wide 4-H club that we can have different members from all different clubs in the county. We've just always heard it growing up through 4-H that, hey, you should grow older into Federation, and it was like the next step for me because I had been president, I'd been vice president, I'd done all these other things at my club, and I wanted to do something big.
I joined because my friend said that it was fun and I should really join, so to be with her. It taught me to be more outgoing and to speak up and to show and how to present the project. The other part was making new friends and getting stronger friendships because of the people that were already in my club.